tonight. It's no secret, firefighter departments across the country, including right here in our area, have faced declining recruitment numbers for years. It's why in Muscatine, they're starting young. The Muscatine Fire and EMS Explorers is a group of kids, 14 to 21 years old, who get to train, learn from, and just be around working firefighters and EMTs. The hope is to spark a passion for the career. So we have Michael Fleming with the Muscatine Fire Department joining us now. Michael, thank you so much for being here with us. How long have you been with the Explorers, and what's your role with the group?
Shelby, thanks for having me on. So I'm one of the advisors for the Explorer program. We actually started back up after COVID in 2021. I've been with them since then and kind of took over the program. And from there, we've kind of been growing our program a lot here recently. We started a nonprofit to get support funding-wise to be able to provide gear and training for our Explorers.
Wow. And how often do the Explorers all get to meet up? What do you guys cover during your meetings?
So our Explorers meet usually the first and third Sundays of the month for a couple hours. During those meetings, we go over things like search and rescue, RIT training, which is down firefighter training. We talk about smoke behavior, significant fires in history. Here soon, we're actually going to be doing some ice rescue training. We do rappelling, pretty much anything that we try to put our normal fire recruits through, we actually put the youth through as well. So we've even sent some of our Explorers to the Illinois Fire Service Institute to their cadet school during the summer.
Wow. We're looking at some photos right now of the group and some of your guys' past meetings, and they're fully decked out in like all the equipment. What's that like for them to have this opportunity and be able to wear everything?
So it's pretty amazing opportunity. I don't think there's really another program around that does this. We actually have youth that come from Bettendorf, Durant, Wilton, Tipton, pretty much anywhere in this area. We welcome them to our program. We recently were able to purchase a total of 8 sets of firefighting NFPA compliant gear for the Explorers, which allows them to actually go into live fire training scenarios, which is pretty huge deal for a lot of these youth, the high school students that don't really get as opportunities to do things like this. So.
Well, I wanted to talk about a specific meeting you had in early January, because, at the start of the year, there was a terrible tragedy. A nightclub in Switzerland catches on fire. People are trapped. Like 40 people died. I saw that in the days following, the Explorers spent the evening talking about that fire. Why is that?
So we believe not only in teaching and training the youth, but we have to learn from the mistakes that we made in the past. If we don't do that, we're doomed to repeat them. So that's one of the things that we noticed was when that fire came out, I saw a lot of similarities between the Station nightclub fire, which happened in 2003 and killed 100 people, injured over 200. A lot of same things happened during that fire, and we didn't learn from it. So we try to teach the youth about some of the mistakes that we've made in the past, and hopefully can prevent some of the deaths and mistakes in the future.
What do you think it gives these kids to be involved in a group like this? You talked about how there's really nothing else like this. It seems like it does more than just provide them with a future career opportunity.
Yeah, so it's really amazing because I get to watch a lot of them start at 14 years old. Some of them have done it all through high school and then do it until they're 18 years old usually, and then they go on to a career, whether that's nursing, something in firefighting, EMS. But it's amazing to watch them develop as they go. So the confidence they build, the camaraderie that they get, the closeness that they get with everyone else in the group it's pretty awesome to watch these kids develop.
And I gotta ask, what do you think a group like this gives back to the greater Muscatine community?
Well, our hopes are that some of them are going to end up becoming firefighters, paramedics, nurses, CNAs, things like that in the community. The healthcare is obviously hurting for applicants. We've seen a decline in firefighting and paramedics. So I think just in general, hopefully getting them exposed to this and showing that these careers are available. Firefighters love being firefighters. It's the greatest job out there. So we really enjoy it. And hopefully we can instill that passion in some of these kids and help them kind of decide, if that's the path that they want to choose and go down. So we also do some community outreach type things as well. And the youth usually puts on like a pancake breakfast, and then they help during the open house for Muscatine Fire Department's open house in October. So that's another event that they've been doing. So it's just a great overall experience for the kids. They get to learn a lot and contribute back to the community.
Yeah, it's just a fascinating group, and I can't thank you enough for not only the work you do with them, but for taking time out of your busy day and joining us right now. Michael, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.